Wouldn't it be great to get on a sales call and have zero objections? Sure. Well, that's highly unlikely. People are curious. You can do to set yourself up for success is use a video as a welcome asset to pre-frame what this person will most likely be concerned about before you hop on a phone call. Now, in another YouTube video, I've already given you all of the Calendly questions and the different information, including the ClickFunnels template that you're more than welcome to snag. I wanted to go a little bit deeper today and talk specifically about the video that you would utilize in order to ensure that whoever it is that you are in fact talking to has the majority of their objections and concerns already pre-handled, already addressed, and they already understand or know your narrative and a bit about you, so they don't end up asking any of those kinds of questions to any of your team members or you. You will not be able to eliminate 100% of objections. You'll be able to address the majority of them on a two-prong approach. And here's how it works. On the front end, prong number one, you are posting content organically in some way, shape, or form on a social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Threads, or maybe a combination of all of the above. And on the second prong, on the back end, you are also either sending an offer document or an invitation via Google Doc or a web page of some kind, or you are leading the direction of a booked call. And both angles, both prongs, are in fact pre-selling and validating how you are somebody that this individual can in fact trust. The credibility factor is there because you have some form of social proof or case studies or evidence to support and validate you know what the hell you're talking about. And furthermore, you care about this individual enough to set the right expectations. So here's kind of what it looks like. I've already covered this in a separate YouTube video, and I've given everything away, including the ClickFunnels template, along with all the automation sequences for the SMS, text messages, email, etc. But what you're aiming to do is definitely set the right tone or expectation for this individual to recognize that they need to consume all of these additional assets, right? This is still part of the welcome assets on the front end on the two-prong approach, because organically when this person comes into your ecosystem, even if they started via an ad, they're going to check you out. They're going to check out your page. They're going to check out your social media content. And the more that they consume from you, ultimately what ends up happening is that parasocial relationship is established. You become a lot more familiar, and therein a lot more trustworthy because you feel safe. This person feels like they know you and they understand exactly what it is that you represent. And if everything resonates, of course, they're going to begin to come into your ecosystem and believe what it is that you say and how you help people. This video needs to set the right expectations and align with whatever is going on inside of your offer document. Now, if you are not still, in fact, let's say doing any kind of sales by DM or sell by chat model, that's okay. This can still work for you, especially because what the status quo says is that you need to lead in the direction of a booked sales call, which I'm all for if in fact that is your bread and butter. Don't throw away what's already working for you by any means, of course. I would never, tell you to shoot yourself in the foot. That's not a good idea. What I would advocate, however, is that your pre-selling content organically is going to be further validated and supported by what the content is on this specific page, okay? So you're going to have a pre-sale video or a video that sets the right expectations and the tone of what, excuse me, when somebody comes into your program, your one-on-one, maybe they join your course or whatever it is, especially if it's high ticket, above $1,000 to $2,000, more than that, then this person needs to understand what is the flow and the framework and context of individuals who have in fact succeeded. So this video, I'm not going to go through it and let you watch it because everything is covered inside of that separate YouTube video, and you can literally copy paste or borrow from my model and then create your own iteration. But here we've got setting the housekeeping rules, how to prepare for that specific phone call, the video, and then it talks a bit about me. It ends up talking about what I failed at and what I did in fact succeed at. And then I've got further case studies, evidence, screenshots, and support. And then I just go a little bit further where I talk about in this portion of the video I demonstrate my credibility and how I've been in the industry a little bit over a year, and in the info, product, coaching, consulting, specific type of space, typically, things are accelerated a little bit more. But the fact that I'm showing you rather than just simply telling you ends up reinforcing why I am somebody that this individual who would potentially maybe have an invitation or an offer extended to them, why they can in fact trust that I will support them along the way. I even give a short visual demonstration of what it looks like, and I walk them through the journey of being a client. And then furthermore, I talk about my own personal mission and how I am fully invested in and interested in working with this person. However, and then I go one step further to disqualify anybody who's not willing to do the work, and I end up wrapping up by saying what to expect at the end of that call. Now, I do have some case studies, I have videos, I end up talking a bit about here, what my story is, and so essentially the video is just a recap of what's on the exact page, and then I've got screenshots and I've got a little bit of a FAQ down here at the very bottom. Now, I'm not advocating for you specifically to copy paste every single thing on my flow and all my automations and take everything that I say word for word and expect it to work for you, because that's unrealistic. What is realistic is that you have welcome assets from that two-prong approach. When somebody comes into your ecosystem organically or posting some sort of content, and you have a frequency that people can count on, whether, let's say you're doing this part-time, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, or something like that, which we've worked with tons of clients who that's been, their angle, and that's totally fine. I support that, because not everybody can do this full-time, especially not right away if they are, a starter or somebody who's at the beginning of their journey. But then we also have individuals who are a little bit more advanced, and they can commit to posting every single day or posting 1 to 3 times per day across these different social media platforms. Whatever your frequency and consistency is, what you're looking to do is make sure that you are giving, actual value and demonstrating the proof of concept of who you've helped, giving case studies or social evidence, even if you're your own best case study, in order to further reinforce why you are the right person or the correct expert to support this individual to achieving their desired transformation or result.